The community of Skeerpoort at Ward 29 in the Madibeng local municipality are complaining about the municipality's failure to provide them with basic services. That's what they say. They are accusing the local councilors of prioritising their homes with services such as water and electricity. Let's get the situation on the ground. On scene for us is SABC News reporter Sentleeng Lehihi. Sentleeng, give us the reality on the ground. What are residents saying there?
Good morning to you, Blaine, and our viewers. As you said, we are here in Ward 29 in Skeerpoort in the Madibeng local municipality in Northwest. You'll understand that the Skeerpoort is located in the tourism hub of the province. This area is actually surrounded by many agricultural activities, but we find that in this informal settlement, many communities have gone without basic services since the establishment of this informal settlement in the early 2000s. I'm here with my colleague Zolani Alexander. He's going to show you now, right behind me, the sheer need for water. Communities line up here on a daily basis to try collect as much water as possible because they've got no running water that goes into their yards. If you look just down here, this is the running water that has actually eroded the so-called road that exists here. I'm going to take a walk with my colleague Zolani Alexander, showing you a man there pushing his wheelbarrow, trying to actually maneuver around what is called the road in this area. But the sheer extent of lack of service delivery is shown by the existence of this mudded trail just in the middle of the community. There's rubbish, there's mud, there's no way to walk through here without actually risking some sort of illness or injury. You'll see the community has even gotten used to traversing this road and they have to make do with what is their reality. But let's go back to those who are forced to live with the reality of not getting any water on a daily basis and having to actually struggle to get water from this water tank. I've got something else to show you. Zolani, look at those kids. They are actually carrying the responsibility to go fetch water for their families. This is the sheer reality facing communities here in Skeerpoort, living in informal settlements where there's no water running in their taps in their homes and there's no other basic services. But for more context, I'm joined by a community member here. Mewaka, good day, Leyang. Can you please tell us from your experience since living here, how has it been going through the days without basic services?
Dumelang nakana del na mabunda mo shambaka since retomelo ujula mo ka 2006 until now and mo shambaka ra tlhaka ka metsi a re tshwantse re kere metsi a lwela and metsi ao nako ngwe re chargewa ditšhelete gore khona re kona go kera metsi a rena ditsela mo shambeke and la ke nna motho a go tswa ka ntle ha se nna motho o lore ha ke le
She's a bit nervous there, but basically what she's explained to us is that she battles to get access to water. There are no proper roads. She's been living here since 2005, and the situation has grown even more dire by the day. But let's get a better context from you, Mama. You spoke that you've been here waiting for a house. How has your journey to looking for a house?
Dumela. Libitsola ka ke nna Gele Makasela. Khale ke dula mo Shambek. O tswa 2006 ke le mo Shambek. Re sokola ka metsi. Ha o tsantse o kry metsi o nyakwa tšhelete. And rena bangwe tšhelete a rena yona. Ha ke sena yona ke tsantse ke robele ke sa ja ke sa tlhapa ke sa nwe silo. Metsi re a tlhoka mo Shambek. Re a vota mara se re se votelang a re tse re votelang. Moso a rena a ona se o re rilelang sona.
Molaetsa gwa go mme wa ka go mekgatlho e gaisenelang ditlhopotse ke eng molaetsa wa gago o batla ba le direleng mo
Shambeke ke nyaka ba re irele metsi ba ragele dintlo tsa RDP a rena dintlo mo rena mokhukhung so ha re vota re nyaka di RDP mo Shambeke re nyaka metsi
The list of demands coming from the community of Skeerpoort, Ward 29. They demand water, they demand housing, they demand proper roads to any party that is actually contesting these local government elections. That is the word coming from them. But as you said in the intro, you explained to us that there are also accusations that are being leveled around this community. We've seen this community being highly contested in the previous 2016 elections. We saw the DA actually gain prominence in those 2016 elections, but last year in the by-elections, the ANC actually took prominence. But we've got the EFF here saying that they want clean, credible service delivery without any... What did you say, sir?
We're going to give proper service delivery to the people. We promise them that we're going to give them proper houses, proper water, running clean water. We're going to build them a clinic nearby that's going to run for 24 hours. We're going to give them job employment creation, because most of the youth here are unemployed and nothing has been done for the past 15 years that we've been living here. So now it's time for the people to change their vote and give us a chance as the EFF so that we can give them a better life.
For the record, what is your name and what are you vying for in these 2021 local government elections?
My name is Conrad Stephen Marco. I'm a councillor candidate for the EFF. I promise people that I'll give them my all. That's what this community needs. I grew up here, so I don't like seeing this place like this, because I feel ashamed when people ask me where you coming from, and I show them this kind of place where we don't even have proper roads. When it's rained, this is a clay soil, you can't even walk.
Clear hot contestation for Ward 29 here. If I'll ask my colleague Zolani to show you there that the political party that is actually trying to vie for this ward is EFF, contesting with the ANC, contesting with the DA and an independent candidate. From us here in Ward 29 in Skeerpoort, back to you in studio.
You are laying out a plethora, a raft of concerns that the community has. Any response from those who are currently in charge? What are they saying with regards to these realities?
We have indeed not been able to get in touch with the Madibeng local municipality. We intend that from getting the word on the ground, that is when we'll call them to account, having a full understanding of what it is these communities are lamenting.
All right, Sentleeng Lehihi live for us in Northwest Skeerpoort, outlining a number of issues that this community has. No doubt it's a developing story. We'll come back to her.